Sysakiel again has made a start. So we have the three poles. Sysakiel again, a tremendous start. Plex in second place, Mukert in third place. And Jerzy Sysakiel from Opole here in the Polish League, the rank outsider, now looks set for his third win on the trot. And this is the biggest surprise in World Final Speedway in years and years and years, because Sysakiel now looks like he's going to beat his young countryman Zenon Pleck. They got rid of Michanek. Michanek was the danger in this race from Sweden. He was excluded for tape breaking. The Poles having it all their own way now. And this man Sysakiel really has hopped out of the hat as a real big surprise back into this championship. He's beaten Pleck. Pleck's in terrible trouble in second place here, not riding a very convincing line at all, almost letting Mukert in. So the three poles in line abreast. There's Major sussing it all out, weighing them all up. Major, who dropped 2 points in his last race. Pleck is still fighting very hard. They're on the last lap now, and I think Pleck is going to make the big effort this time. But he did a dreadful corner there. You saw what he did. He almost went sideways, leaning right back, stretched right back on his back mudguard there. And here he comes again, but Sysakiel, the wild man, has really ridden with tremendous authority and command so far. Oh dear, what a surprise. Sysakiel's third win, and amazingly, he has emerged as the favourite for the 1974 final. The man the Poles didn't think was worthy of a place. Certainly none of us from Britain ever rated him in with a chance. He's got 3 wins now, and really and truly the drama and surprises come on top of one another, one after the other here at Katowice. So Major, again the face mask goes on like some old jousting knight of medieval times, preparing himself for battle, and a battle this one looks to be, because he has 3 very, very formidable opponents in Heat 11. They're all on 4 points each, so they're all very much in touch with the title. Major has 4 points, a win in a third place, and his opponents there on the inside next to him, we will have Edward Jankarts from Poland. He has 4 points. In fact, they all have 4 points in this race. Then the Russian Klivnovsky in the white helmet in grid 3, and on the outside Australia's John Bolger. So there we go again. This is the 5th time we've tried to get this one away, and away they go this time. And it's the Russian that made the jump. The Russian hit the gate first. Bolger's going around the outside of it from Australia. Jankarts is back in last place, and John Bolger from Australia chasing the Russian. Majors in third place, but it's Klivnovsky from the USSR in the lead, and Jankarts, who's had to do all his points scoring from the back, left at the start again, going very, very hard after Ivan Major. The Russian leads, then Bolger. Major going high, wide and handsome on the boards again, trying to find some drive around Bolger. He's done him in beautiful style. Major now clawing, chasing after his World Championship again. Bolger seems to be in a bit of trouble there, and Jankarts is left way at the back, and here comes Major after Klivnovsky. Come on, Ivan, my son. He's really, really fighting with all his heart. What a terrific corner, and he's done him. Oh, lovely to watch. Major really is determined to hang on to this title of his. Ivan Major has come from third to first, and again Klivnovsky wasn't too far away from him then. The Russian hasn't finished fighting. So it's Major in front after a terrific piece of cornering, and look at that for closeness, my goodness me. There was a little bit of a nudge going on there, and Bolger's now coming up on Klivnovsky on the outside, and Jankarts is way at the back. The Poles won't like that. So Major over the line with a tremendous win from the back. Then the Russian Klivnovsky in third place, Bolger. Jankarts was last. That looks like his big chance is gone, but Major's still in there fighting with the boys.
And after that great win from behind, Major moved from 4th to 2nd place. And so after 3 rides for everyone, it's still Sysakiel out in front with a maximum 9 points. Major won his 4th ride. Sysakiel and Klivnovsky get theirs in the Heat 15. The Poles on the inside.
And Sysakiel very, very lucky there. And Wilson, it is now terrible nerves here. Tremendous tension. He's got to let the tapes up. They're ripping the guts out, and Sysakiel's made a tremendous start. And the Polish crowd go mad. But inside him now comes the Russian. It's the Russian Klivnovsky, and Wilson coming belting around the outside for England. And this is a surprise as well. Ray Wilson riding the race of his life. And Sysakiel, after a tremendous start, is now relegated to third or last position, is it? And here comes Sysakiel again, and Wilson's got a nasty knock there. But he's still fighting so hard. but it's the Russian in front, Kliznovsky. Sazakio's back in second place after a tremendous effort by Wilson. And so, heat 50 with so much at stake, Sazakio made a tremendous start. He's fighting in second place. Wilson has lost third place now to the other Russians. Zapleshny, it really is all happening in this one, but the important thing is that the man in front is the USSR's Gregory Kliznovsky, and he really is a surprise car. Wow! Sazakio in second place. Wilson, who's battled with all his Midland heart and grit in this one, now struggling at the back, and the Eastern Europeans really setting Katowice alight. Kliznovsky it is for Russia over the line. Sazakio has been beaten. The Russian goes over the line first. Sazakio is in second place. Zapleshny's in third place. The commentator's nightmare, but that's really opened up this 1974 World Final. Well, heat 16, and some controversy here because the first reserve, or a reserve, Andrzej Wieglenda there from Poland, has come in place of Bernd Persson from Sweden, which makes 4 poles in heat 16. The British party, I'm sure, will say that the finalist from the continental final, Tommy Jansen, should have come into this one. And on the inside there, we have Jan Karts now from Poland, who leads Plek. Jan Karts in front from Plek. In third place it's Woloszek, and Wieglenda at the back. And it looks like Jan Karts and Plek together, and Jan Karts didn't do a very good corner there at all, and it's Plek on the inside of him. Jan Karts and Plek then, before the meeting, they were the Poles' 2 big hopes, and Jan Karts rode a super corner there. Jan Karts leads, riding a very, very wide line. Really and truly, it would suit the Poles if Plek won this one. But Jan Karts and his younger fellow countryman, and Plek's in trouble there, almost lost it. Plek needs to win this one to get up onto 10 points and into joint second place, and it looks to me like Jan Karts is leaving an awful lot of room for him. Well, that's just my opinion, but Jan Karts does not seem to be making a really great effort in this one. He's leaving all the room in the world on the inside. Let's just see, he might prove me wrong here. He's in front again, and Plek is on the inside, and Jan Karts on the outside. Let's see what happens. Plek over the line. You saw it yourself. You draw your own conclusions, but the crowd here at Katowice didn't like that one too much.
So, after a somewhat suspicious win for Plek, there's only 1 point between the top 4 riders. Sazakio is a win away from the world title, and Plek, Kliznovsky and Major waiting for him to slip. With Major winning heat 17, heat 18 was crucial.
And so heat 18, and the race that could decide the 1974 World Championship, because if the rider on the outside, Jerzy Sazakio there from Poland, if he wins this one, he is the new champion. He has already scored 11 points, and a win here will put him on 14 and untouchable. In this race he has on his inside Edward Jan Karts from Poland, then we have the Russian Vladimir Paznikov, then Ole Olsen in the white helmet in 3, and Olsen seems to be the one man that can beat Sazakio in this one. Sazakio has made some tremendous starts, and if he really gets out in this one, we could see a new sensational world champion. And away they go. Is it Sazakio? No, it's Olsen that's made the jump. Olsen in front, and Sazakio trying the wide outside. And is he going to do it? No. Olsen gathered some grip there from somewhere, and here comes Sazakio around the outside of Ole Olsen. He must win this one. And it's very, very tight and close there, and Olsen shut the door on him and nudged him over. Tremendous stuff. Olsen fighting like mad here, and Sazakio far from finished on the outside. Oh, this is real speedway racing. Olsen really came through from nowhere to nudge him out of the way there on this corner on the last lap. And this will mean a run-off for the title if they stay like this, and Olsen now establishing the lead. Olsen bringing his old tutor, Ivan Major, back in with a chance, and coming through on the inside of the blue helmet, the Russian Paznikov. Very nearly got inside Sazakio there, and it's going to mean a sudden death run-off. Olsen, Sazakio, Paznikov isn't finished yet. Paznikov coming hard again under Sazakio. It's very, very tight in second and third places there. And if Paznikov gets inside him here, that will put him out of the runoff. fantastic off the Russian, trying so hard. It's very, very close there on the inside on the line, but Sazakil held him off. Wow! Olsen has given Ivan Major a reprieve, a chance to win his title back, to hang on to his title, because it seemed that Major was out of it. He can thank that man, Ollie Olsen, the boy he taught to ride Speedway at Bellevue, Manchester back in 1967, has put Ivan Major in a run-off for the title at the very least. So this race now, Heat 19, with two men trying to get in the run-off for the title. On the inside, Russia's Gregory Klifnosky, the apple cart merchant of this year's final. Next to him, we have Valery Gordeev from the Soviet Union. Then Peter Collins, and on the outside, Zenon Plek, who can also get in the run-off. So it's the man on the inside, Klifnosky, and the man on the outside to watch. And it's Collins who's made the jump. Collins for England have got away, and Plek doing the wide outside bit there, but Peter Collins has really put the cat among the pigeons here for England, and Plek's chasing him like mad, and he's come right inside him there like a tank. And they're really tightening up there, my goodness me. Plek absolutely came through there like a Centurion tank, and now it's the rider in red, Klifnosky, is in terrible trouble there. Klifnosky also can get in this final run-off, and Klifnosky's riding the race of his life for the Soviet Union there. So it's the two riders that can make the run-off that are really up in front. Plek now is going away a little bit from the Klifnosky rather. The Russians getting him in the muddle here, but it looks like Plek's going to get in the run-off for the title with his fellow countrymen Sazakil and Ivan Major. Klifnosky, who made a bad start, is still fighting. They're on the last lap now, and Klifnosky's got back into contention. Is he going to have a last bend effort? He's come under him very, very hard indeed. And the pair of them, they're almost touched, and down goes Plek. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Plek's gone down. Plek's gone down with a tremendous bump. The Russian really almost rode him straight up the top of the terracing. And the crowd are on their feet, the whistles, the boos. What a drama. Plek is down, Plek was in front, you saw it there so clearly, and we wonder now what the ACU referee is going to do, because I don't know what happened there. I think it was actually Collins who finished in second place, so Gordeev must have gone down as well. Plek is still down, no, Plek is on his feet. And now, what is the decision of the referee? What a sensation. Plek in front, the Russian came after him, went under him so hard, they leaned on each other, they elbowed, and there's a fine piece of sportsmanship by young Peter Collins from England, who picks up Plek and takes him back to the pits. But now, what is the referee going to decide? Is he going to exclude the Russian, or has Plek been pushed out of the 1973 World Championship final? Just had the craziest piece of speedway regulations in the history of World Championship racing, because the referee has decided that the Russian, after that incident, will be excluded, and he's ordered a rerun with only 3 starters. They were on the last lap, and really and truly, it seems to me that the authorities here at Katowice are making up the rules to suit themselves and to get their boys a world title. Really, that is crazy. That is making a mockery. And look at the British League party. There's Major, the world champion. There's Reg Fearman there on the right of your picture, the commanding figure. That is really the craziest piece. There's Olsen coming into the picture. The boys from the British League hate this. They think this is a diabolical liberty, and to be honest with you, in my opinion, I agree with them absolutely. Well, I've got Reg Fearman back in the box. Reg, can you give us the latest state of the parties in there in the referee's box?
Just a quick one, Dave, and that is to say that the Russian delegation have left the referee's box. They insisted that Plek would also come up, but they spoke on the telephone, and Plek, through his interpreter, told the referee that indeed Klifnosky did hit him and knocked him off, of which the Russians don't feel very, very pleased about, and there is still a dispute going on, but it is unlikely that the referee will change his mind at this stage, and I think it looks as though Peter Collins will get the 3 points. Zenon Plek, I think, will be awarded 2 points, and Gordeev, who also didn't finish due to the crash when he too piled into the wreckage of the machinery, will be awarded 1 point. That's how it looks to me, Dave, and now I must get back over to the pits.
Thank you, Reg. And so, after all the shenanigans, after all the drama, after the protests and counter-protests, we now once again have a two-man runoff for the 1973 World Championship title. There for Great Britain and Exeter, we have Ivan Mauger on the inside in the red helmet, and his opponent is the unfancied outsider, Jerzy Syzakiel from Poland. Mauger, we remember, a year ago at Wembley, we saw him in a two-man run-off with Bernie Persson. Mauger bidding for 5 titles in 6 seasons, and no man has won the World Championship more than 5 times. And Syzakiel's got a flying start again. Syzakiel got a tremendous start again, and it's Syzakiel leading for Poland, and the Polish crowd really rising now. What a surprise this would be, but Mauger, I know, has not finished yet. Mauger left at the tape says Syzakiel has made some jet-propelled starts this afternoon, and now he's leading on the first lap, but Mauger is closing with him. Oh, Mauger's ridden a terrible corner there, but he's found some drive from somewhere and coming back now. Ivan Mauger from Britain, Ivan diving underneath him now, and they're in trouble there, and both. And Mauger's gone down, Mauger's down, Syzakiel keeps going. Well, you saw it for yourself. Ivan Mauger's down and out. Syzakiel keeps going, and it looks like Syzakiel's going to win this world title. Again, the drama unsurpassed. You can see Mauger still lying down there. Well, it looks like a Pole's going to win. He's over the line. He's on his last lap now, and Mauger is still down by the safety fence there. He tried to dive under Syzakiel. Syzakiel would not move, and Syzakiel alone now comes over the line, and the referee has not stopped it. He's won the world title. There he goes over the line, the greatest sensation in the history of World Speedway.